Transurfing is growing rapidly. Hello, Transurfer, and welcome to TransurfingTV. I am Renee Garcia, and this is my video on whatever works for you. Transurfing is growing rapidly, and with that, I'm getting tons and tons and tons of messages from people wondering how to do things, how to play a slide, the duration, is it in the first person, is it like I'm watching a movie, how to activate the plate, how to materialize using the plate, how to set the vector of the flow, how to give into the alternatives flow. I get asked all sorts of stuff. And for a number of years doing this, I had some pretty specific views on how to do these things. And that's what I would relay to people. Well, you activate your plate like this, or well, your slide should look like this, because that's what was working for me. The cool thing is, with Reality Transurfing, there is evidence to support all theories. So if you decide to adopt a theory that a slide works best for you in a specific way, let's say that you decide half an hour is enough. You need an hour, right? And that's what works for you. Obviously, more time in a slide works better, so that's kind of a poor example. Let's go to the plate. Let's say you feel the plate coming out of the middle of your back rather than in between your shoulder blades. And you activate your plate and suddenly you feel a charge. Whoa, I actually just felt a charge right there. That was super weird. God, on camera. Oh my God. I'm tufty. Okay, so did you guys see that? I mean, I activated my plate and it was like I almost blasted into the camera. Anyway, okay, so let's say that the plate is an entirely different sensation for you and you think to yourself, oh, wait a second, this isn't right. This isn't how Vadim talked about it in the book. It doesn't matter. It is what works for you. And the cool thing is with transurfing is it is just one of the infinite ways that you could create your own reality. It's just one school of thought. All of these concepts are just a few of the infinite concepts on how to do any of this stuff. I mean, we have so much information available to us, and really what it boils down to is whatever you choose and whatever you set the intention to work for you, that thing will in fact work for you, because that is the theory that you have chosen for yourself. And you will actively pull information, evidence, and material from your surrounding environment or yourself to support that exact theory. I am now using slides in an absolutely different way than I've ever used slides before. I'm using my plate in a different way. My knowledge, my understanding, my practice is evolving daily. So really, I'm just, whatever I'm choosing in that moment, I make it work for me. There is no right, there is no wrong with any of this. It is simply what you choose. Well, actually, there is right? So it's all right, but nothing is wrong if it is in fact working for you. So what I would like to talk about briefly, I'm going to make this video a little bit shorter than the others, but what I would like to talk about briefly before I end this video is what I really think is going on when someone asks me, well, how do I do this? Or is it like this? Or is it like that? Or I think I'm doing it wrong. So what I hear now in that is I hear someone doubting if it works. I hear someone doubting themselves. I see someone or hear someone choosing to adopt and maintain confusion around the concepts. And I've seen lots and lots of people and lots of one-on-one people come to me and ask me, okay, so what do I do exactly? And I say, okay, well, I can't tell you what to do exactly, but I can give you some ideas. And then I give them ideas. This has happened more times than not, which is kind of shocking. And there's a little theory I have about this whole thing, and I'll get into that in a moment. There is this doubt that keeps the person from acting, okay? And keeps the person from acting, keeps the person in a state of not needing to take accountability because they just haven't found the right way to do it. So it's almost like an escape mechanism, right? A person that is constantly doubting or questioning or wondering how something works without actually getting in there and making it work is simply delaying that it's actually a lack of accountability for taking the concepts, molding them, shaping them, and using them, right? Rather than just consistently asking questions of how to do it, or it doesn't work, or this or that. It's avoiding accountability. So getting to the one-on-one. And this holds true for a lot of people that watch videos as well, guys. So I don't want anyone watching this video to be doing this without realizing what it is you're doing. So this whole modality, reality transurfing, is a self-teaching modality. It is a modality that gives you tools to help you take off some of the layers of programming and information and shoulds and all these things that get layered on us that we have to sort of fight through to create happiness in our reality. Transurfing removes some of these layers, helps us connect with something that gives us heart and mind coordination, right? That higher purpose, lowered levels of importance, and really helps us to understand and get in contact with our own ability to heal and teach ourselves. Okay, so if you are struggling or challenged right now and you just continue to take in more information, then you are going to continue to be challenged and you are going to continue to struggle, because it is about you working with these things or whatever it is that you feel will help you, and doing that now, taking this stuff and doing it now to the best of your ability in whatever way works for you, rather than just constantly being on a hamster wheel of information, hoping that eventually you will connect with what it is you need to do, or the right information, or somebody's going to tell you the right way to use the plate, and then all of a sudden it's going to connect and you'll be there. This is not how it works. Start taking this stuff. Figure out how to use the slide. Figure out how to use the plate. Figure out how to recognize outer intention to the best of your ability right now, and accept and acknowledge that it's inside you to connect with this stuff. It's not inside me. It's not inside somebody else's answers. These are the concepts, or whatever concepts you decide are going to be your thing. Maybe it's another modality, maybe it's religion, maybe it's another school of thought, whatever, and use that and make it work for you. So this was my video, whatever works for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to like this video and comment below "I love reality transurfing" to enter my giveaway to win some of my stickers. Thanks so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye.